Well, the situation is, of course, that somewhere around 10 to 12% of global container ship capacity is waiting outside some ports. The situation on the U.S. West Coast has eased somewhat, but we still have, I believe, 40 ships this week waiting, which, in historical terms is a big number. Congestion has spread to the East Coast and China, and also in Europe, port operations are slow. So until we see an improvement on that, it's hard to imagine that things ease up in the very short term. But with that being said, things can move fast, and the assumption that we have included in our guidance is that we will see a so-called normalization early in the second half of this year.
What you're saying to me, I believe, is actually more worrying than the scenario I was painting, because you can build new container ships, well, not quickly, but relatively quickly compared to putting in new ports. And it's the port infrastructure that's the problem, yeah?
Well, port infrastructure, but I think it's mainly been lack of labor, really, lack of truckers, lack of longshoremen, in particular during the long period where COVID was keeping a lot of people out, staying at home. Of course, that situation is better now in the West, and we are working off, if you will, all the congestion that had been building up. But we are seeing a risk of new things, new congestion in China from labor not being able to show up at work. So it's not so much infrastructure as it is actually lack of labor.
And can I just get a line from you, Søren, on Russia-Ukraine, and to what extent you've got the same issues as a result of the ongoing conflict?
No, for container shipping, Russia and Ukraine is not a big issue. I mean, in the case of Maersk, it's around 2% of our turnover that is related to Russia and Ukraine. So for us, the impact of the war is more felt on the freight rates. I mean, on the oil prices and the fuel bill. We have decided not to serve Russia anymore as a consequence of the invasion of Ukraine, and we had our last call with a Maersk ship in Russia on Monday this week. So that's, we will replace that business with other business, if you will, around the world.
What happens, though, to your 31% stake in global ports as a consequence? Do you divest, or what happens?
Yes, we have put it up for sale, and we've actually put all our assets in Russia up for sale. We also have some warehousing assets. We have a tugboat operation in Sakhalin Island supporting the oil project there. So all of our assets in Russia we have put up for sale. We simply cannot do business in Russia under these circumstances, and we think it's more important to disengage than it is to worry about the financial impacts.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.